Expectation going into marriage that everything is going to be perfect.
Yeah. It's not easy. It's a hard journey. But at the end of the day, I feel like it is so worth it.
Ever since the shocking split of Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict, the media and fans have been buzzing with curiosity about what caused their 14-year marriage to crumble. Some people believe that Cory may have cheated on Tia, while others think that he was only interested in her money and not truly in love. And now Tia herself has hinted that these rumors might be true. She's described the split as a celebration, revealing that Cory not only drained her physically and mentally, but also prevented her from pursuing her own dream. It seems all he really cared about was money. So today, let's dig into what really happened between these two and uncover the truth behind their divorce.
My marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Cory some beautiful, amazing children.
The world was taken aback when Tia, a well-known American actress, shared on her Instagram that she and Cory had made the tough decision to go their separate ways after being married for an impressive 14 years. In her heartfelt message, accompanied by a black and white photo of her and Cory, Tia expressed the difficulty of their choice and assured her fans that they would remain friends while co-parenting their children. Her message resonated deeply with her followers as she wrote, "I have always been honest with my fans, and today is no different. I wanted to share that Cory and I have decided to go our separate ways. These decisions are never easy, and not without sadness. We will maintain a friendship as we co-parent our beautiful children." Amidst the news, fans couldn't help but speculate about the reasons behind their separation. Some rumors began swirling, suggesting that Cory may have been unfaithful to Tia, while others think that he was only interested in her money and not genuinely in love. When it comes to their official documents, Tia officially filed for divorce from Cory in Los Angeles, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for their separation. While the specific date of their split was not disclosed in the documents, it was mentioned that Tia is seeking joint custody of their two children, Cree and Cairo. The court records also shed light on the fact that Tia and Cory had previously signed a prenuptial agreement, which will now come into play as they navigate the decision of their assets. Additionally, Tia has made a request for spousal support on an annual basis. To give you some context, let's rewind back to where it all started. The tale of Cory and Tia's relationship begins with various accounts of their first encounter. One version takes us to the set of an independent horror movie they both worked on in 1999 called Hollywood Horror. Another intriguing story suggests that fate intervened when Cory found himself waiting at a bus stop. It was there that Tia and her twin sister drove by, noticed Cory, and offered him a ride. And just like that, a friendship was born that would stand the test of time. After spending years together, dating and building their connection, Cory finally took the leap and proposed to Tia on a magical Christmas day in 2006. Their love story reached a new milestone when they exchanged vows on a sunny April day in 2008. Surrounded by their loved ones, they said, "I do," in the picturesque city of Santa Barbara, California. As their journey continued, exciting news emerged in early 2011. Reports surfaced that Tia was expecting their first child, and rather than letting rumors run rampant, she took charge and shared the happy announcement herself. The world watched as Tia's pregnancy became a significant part of their reality show, Tia and Tamara, which showcased her and her twin sisters' lives. And in June of that same year, their bundle of joy son, Cree, was born, bringing immeasurable happiness into their lives. Amidst the joys of married life, Tia shared an interesting detail about their relationship. Cory was not just a boyfriend, he was Tia's one and only. She hadn't dated extensively before finding love with him, making their connection all the more special. Their journey was characterized by patience and a unique approach to physical intimacy. They chose to hold off on being physically intimate, wanting to ensure their bond was built on a solid foundation. They courted each other for a whole year, cherishing group outings instead of private dates. It was a beautiful testament to their commitment and the depth of their love. However, life sometimes takes unexpected turns, even for the seemingly perfect couples. Now, just as we mentioned, they got divorced after knowing each other for 16 years. It's interesting to note that the same photo that Hardrict posted on Instagram to celebrate their anniversary is the exact image that Tia used to announce their divorce on the same platform. The news came as a big shock to most people because Tia always had something nice and cute to say about Cory whenever she had the chance. But when we look back at some of their interviews and videos together, we can see some red flags. There was a time when Cory seemed irritated and annoyed by Tia, and in many of their interviews, it was clear that he was keeping his distance. It's something that can be easily noticed when you take a closer look at their interactions.
Everything's not perfect, you know, marriage is work.
And that's
marriage is work. I'm
is.
not here. Let me finish.
Go ahead, sorry.
In this specific video, Cory even admits that Tia has been getting on his nerves.
Yeah, even though she get on my damn nerves.
You get on my damn nerves. But that's a part of a relationship, you know?
And because Tia didn't openly explain the reason for their breakup, one fan suggested in a comment that Cory had cheated on her. However, Cory quickly responded and refuted the claim, stating that it was all lies. On the other hand, Tia chose not to address the speculation directly, but she started dropping hints that Cory had been holding her back, and that she had to leave in order to recognize her own worth. It's worth noting that on the same day Tia announced her divorce, she also shared a post that said, "Reminder, you are enough, you deserve love, and you deserve to be understood for who you truly are." In response, Tia started posting empowering videos and pictures showcasing her confidence and beauty. Fans couldn't help but comment on how radiant she looked now that she was no longer with Cory. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Just weeks after Tia announced her split with Cory, she was caught liking and commenting with the eyes emoji on an Instagram post by Lee Hammock. This led some fans to speculate that one of the issues in their relationship was that Tia was the primary breadwinner in their household. In Hammock's motivational speaker video, a scenario was depicted where a couple disagreed about financial responsibilities. One person was excited about sharing the responsibility of paying bills with their partner, while the other used manipulative tactics to avoid their share of the responsibility. Hammock's caption read, "Some toxic people will refuse to contribute around the home in any way. #toxic. #toxic partner." Now, this somewhat confirms the rumors that Cory may not have been the ideal father or husband that people thought he was. Behind closed doors, it seemed that he didn't contribute much to their household. We all understand that Cory wasn't as financially well off as Tia right from the beginning, and Tia was well aware of this. It's evident that despite Cory not having much to offer, she stuck by his side until the very end. Now, many fans seem to agree that Cory wasn't very supportive of Tia. One fan even commented saying, "It wasn't the fact that Cory wasn't contributing, it was his attitude. I'm sure even if he wasn't financially supporting the household, but was still helping her around the house and loving her, they would still be married. I think she felt like a single parent with a husband. His mistake." Things got complicated when Cory decided to challenge the prenuptial agreement he had previously signed. According to court documents, Cory responded to Tia's divorce filing in the Los Angeles Superior Court. In his response, he denied that irreconcilable differences played a role in the breakup. He also requested joint legal and physical custody of their children. Now, Cory even requested the court to decide on whether the prenuptial agreement, dated April 14, 2008, is valid and fair, or if any parts of it are unfair. Furthermore, Cory has asked the court to terminate Tia's right to receive spousal support. But when asked if he intended to seek spousal support from his ex, he left the boxes unchecked, leaving it unclear whether he would pursue that or not. When this news spread in the media, many fans became convinced that Cory was a selfish person who was only interested in Tia for her money. Some even believe that Cory only agreed to sign the prenuptial agreement as a way to seek revenge on her for wanting to end the relationship. On the other hand, Tia has been looking radiant lately, and she has mentioned that the events that unfolded in her life were an awakening experience for her.
How did you know that it was time
That's a really good
to
question.
take that route?
I knew when I really started to focus on my happiness. I feel like women, we tend to focus on everybody else's happiness, making sure that everybody else is okay, meaning our children. Yeah. Meaning, you know, our children, our friends, our, you know, family. But at the end of the day, it's about self-love. And when you start to really work on yourself, love yourself, know your value, know your worth, and then all of a sudden there's this awakening.
What are your thoughts on this? Do you believe that Cory was simply using Tia for her money? Let us know in the comments section below. And while you're here, don't miss out on watching the next video where we uncover even more shocking revelations. Stay tuned.